Hi, Caro. So, I'm sorry. I know that my video is so overdue. I'm sorry. There really is no excuse, but because I can always come up with an excuse, here's my list of reasons why my video is a week late. Number one, work got crazy. And not work itself, but all the stuff around work. So I had to keep going in for meetings and that sort of thing. And it just, trying to rework my schedule so that I actually have free time got a little interesting. But I think I figured it out now. So I shouldn't have this issue again. Number two, it was Thanksgiving. So, yeah, it's kind of a big deal. At my house, Thanksgiving Day is the day that we put up all of our Christmas decorations, because in the past it was the only day when both my parents had a day off, and then my sisters and I were all off school. So it just was easiest for Thanksgiving Day to become our Christmas setup tradition, which is pretty nice. So we did that. And then on Friday, which here in the United States is Black Friday, instead of going to Best Buy with all the crazy people, I instead got up with my mom and my youngest sister, and we went over to one of the fabric stores because they were having some awesome deals. So I got some stuff there, and then I went over to Michael's, which I know you went to because it was by school. And so we went to Michael's, and I bought some yarn there, and then I went to Joann's, which is another store, and I bought even more yarn there. So in total, I bought about $55 worth of yarn. But that was on sale, so normally it would have costed like $80 or $90. So I saved a lot of money, which was kind of exciting. Which brings me to point number three, and also the reason why I bought so much yarn. So, you know that scarf I showed you like on my second video, I think, that I made? Well, I've decided I need some extra money, and I really like crocheting, but I don't want to keep making things and then not having anything to do with them. So I decided to start selling them. So, like, I've got one, I constantly have yarn on me now. I'm, like, crocheting like a mad person. I actually made and then finished a blanket in about, I think it took exactly 4 weeks. It's downstairs, though, so I'm not going to show it to you. Maybe I'll show it to you later. But, so yeah, I made a blanket, so it was really cool. And I made lots of scarves, and I found some patterns to make cup cozies. So, like, the thing that goes around your hot mug. So, I'm going to be putting together an Etsy shop, and then I will start selling things. So you should definitely tell your mom or your friends to buy my stuff once I put it online. But yeah, so I'm excited about it. I hope I can actually sell things, because it would suck if I spent a ton of money and then wasn't able to sell anything. That would be a waste of money. And then number four, I got in contact with some of my old choir mates from high school, and ironically they're all guys, and so I've been hanging out with them more recently, and it takes a lot of money because we always do a meal and then something fun. We went to a sports bar this past weekend, and they had a karaoke there, and so that was fun. It was really interesting. I've never been to a sports bar before, so it was really different. I think we were the youngest people there. Most of the people were like in their 30s or 40s. It's kind of awkward. But it was still fun. So we'll probably end up going back because we like karaoke, because we like singing. I didn't actually sing because I didn't feel like it, but I promised I would sing next time. So there might be video of that. But anyway, and then, yeah. So you covered absolutely everything I was going to cover on the whole Star Wars Disney thing. So I don't even need to go over it, because you know what? I completely agree. It was just that first initial shock of, Disney did what now? Who owns Lucasfilms? That just made everybody's minds explode, because it came out of the blue. Nobody heard anything. Nothing was announced. It just kind of happened. So, but then after having 24 hours to think of it, it's like, no, this is probably the best thing that could have possibly happened for the Star Wars franchise and for Lucasfilms in general. Because like you said, George Lucas is losing it. I mean, don't even get me started on the prequel trilogy. And I think having a sequel trilogy done by Disney is just exactly what the Star Wars franchise needs. And like you said, Indiana Jones is owned by Lucasfilms, and we definitely need another movie that was better than number 4, because that was a hot mess. But yeah, so good job covering that. A+. Good job. You mentioned you got a new iPhone, so I also got a new phone. It's not an iPhone because my family is not a Mac family. Instead, we all got the Galaxy S3, and it is très chic. It is so, oh my god. Caro, this thing is amazing. I mean, this thing is so cool. And my old phone was really not good at all. After it hit the 1.5 year point of me owning it, it just stopped working, basically. And so this thing, it just like it spins in a circle, like all your screens here. I will come up. All the screens go around and around, and then it loops back around. Oh, there it is again. And it reacts, and here, I'll get my face in the picture. This thing is so cool, and it does so many cool things. And it's that phone where you can like get another phone and then go boop, and you share information, so that's really cool. But yeah, so I'm just super excited to have a phone that works. And this phone works and then some, so it's really cool. And the boop thing is really funny. And other than that, so all those excuses basically covers what's been going on with me for the past 2 weeks. I am still super excited about The Hobbit. So excited. Like, it needs to be December 13th so I can go stand in line for 6 hours to get into a theater and then watch the movie. And then probably make a video right after the movie's done, because I'm just so excited, and they keep releasing new stuff. Did you see Peter Jackson's last video that he put up? It was like really long, and it was the final production video, and it was amazing. So if you haven't, I think I'll try to find a link and put it in the description. I'll attempt to do that. You've probably seen it, but just in case we have people who watch these videos, they should see it too. Yeah, so it's super exciting. And, so just released this morning, The Casual Vacancy, which was J.K. Rowling's new book. It's now going to be a TV show on BBC One, so that's really exciting and cool for her. I think that if it was going to be filmed in any sort of way, it definitely needed to be a TV show, because it wouldn't make a good movie. There's just too much going on. And I don't think an audience could sit for 3 hours, or them trying to shove it into a 2-hour movie. It wouldn't work. So I think a 1-season miniseries TV show is just what it needs. But that won't be in production until 2014, is what they're saying. And that news just broke this morning. So, woohoo! That's exciting. Oh, and Prince William and Princess Catherine have a baby coming, so that's also exciting. Obviously, I care way more about the UK than I do America, but that's okay. I'm just glad the election's over. Election's been over for a month and people still are talking about it. Do you know how annoying that is? It's like, get over it. Obama's president. Move on with your lives. Thank you. Yeah. I don't like politics. But anyway. So, that's about it for me. I look forward to hearing more about your job, and you can show off your iPhone, even though I'm just like, BAM! Osmosis. So yeah, let me know what's going on, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Oh, and one last thing before I forget, because I totally forgot the first time I did a video. I bought my plane tickets and booked a hotel for LeakyCon, which you may or may not know is the big Harry Potter conference. And I'm just really excited because I could go to LeakyCon because it finally came past Chicago, because nothing awesome comes past the Texas line. And so, like, the West Coast, we need some love too, and I can't afford to go to the East Coast every year. So anyway, but yeah, so LeakyCon is happening June 27th to 30th, and I bought my plane tickets, and like I said, I booked my hotel too. And if you have a spare $1,000 or something, I think you should definitely come up and hang out with me and go to a Harry Potter conference, because that'd be awesome. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. Just kidding, but not really. You should come if you have the time and the money to do that. That would be awesome. But anyway, okay, I'll see you later. Bye.